everything. Hello, it's Helen here from Helen Martin Online, and I have Harley with me, who's very restless. What's going on today? Very restless today. So it's Helen and Harley here today, and I am here to talk to you about the 3 essential elements for setting yourself up online properly. You're right there? I've got a crazy little, mate today. And you can see, the little bird. That's not a real bird, if you're wondering, up there. We have galahs that sit on the sort of the outside of the house, and they chew. They actually chew at the house, and so we've got holes. Hey Rob, how you going? We've got holes at the top of the house because the galahs just come and sit on the outside of the house here and just chew. There's a wood panel at the top, and they've put holes in the roof. So this little thing here is actually a fake bird. That's not, hey Yvonne, nice to see you. You're home today. Well, that's very rare. Hey James, how you going? So that is not a dead bird or anything hanging from the roof outside. That's a fake bird to try to keep the birds away. I didn't realize that was going to be sort of hanging there. So I hope you're doing really well today. If you're here with me live, please say hello. Tell me where you're coming in from. If you're catching the replay at some stage, just put the word replay down below so I can give you a shout out later. So yesterday I jumped on live and talked about the main thing that you should create if you want to build on a business online successfully. And I shared Julie's really powerful story with you yesterday. And, you know, what she did and the impact of that and what you should create yourself to try to replicate that in your business. So yesterday was more about sort of what you should do to build, your network marketing business successfully online. So today is more about how you actually do that. And that's the detail that I'm going to go into today. If you've not jumped on live, hello Jody, how are you? If you've not jumped on live with me before, put the number 1 down below so I can give you a special shout out. What I do is teach home-based business owners, network marketers, entrepreneurs, direct sales, MLM, whatever you want to call it, how to transition their business online or build online also while you're building offline. There's nothing wrong with building your business offline, and people do that very successfully, but building online can just give you more opportunities to reach people. So if you've exhausted your warm market, you've got no one else to talk to, or you're sick of sort of approaching people in person because of maybe negativity that you've experienced, or a lot of people saying no, building your business online gives you opportunities to go out and reach an entire new world of people and prospects. So learning how to do it properly though is the key. One of the other things, so the things I talk about are like social media branding, how do you generate leads from the online space, and video marketing, Facebook Lives, all those kind of things. And I also talk about mindset and personal development once a week because it really is, about 80 to 90% of the success of your business is what's going through your mind, what's going through your head. So you can learn lots of skills, but if you've got doubts, if you're worried too much about what other people think and it stops you from taking the action that you know you need to take, then that's a huge part of our journey, particularly with building a business online. Hello, Mary. Good morning to you. Lovely to see you on live. It'll be morning for people like Mary. It'll be evening for, other people around the other side of the world. That fake bird is just going to keep sort of flying. So please sort of ignore that. I think it's dropped. Actually, it was a little bit higher, but we've got them all around the front of the house. So the birds stop chewing at the wood paneling that we've got at the top. But anyway, let's move into the content of sort of how today. So yesterday's live, if you missed it, go further back down my Facebook page or to my website. It's up there now. So helenmartinonline.com, and you can find it there at the top of the network marketing video library up there. It'll be posted there. Hello, Rob. How are you? Yeah, I've already said hello. It's morning there. Yes. Well, Rob, technically only just morning, like 2 or 2:30 in the morning, whatever it is, ridiculous hour, you don't get enough sleep. But if you can survive on very little sleep, I do admire you. Now, I do want you to stick around to the end. Like I've got in the heading, I've got a very special offer for those people that are just on live with me today. So if you want help with learning how to do what I talked about yesterday, then just for you guys, 2 a.m. Rob, that's ridiculous. I do admire you for that. I've got something special just for you guys that are here on live with me today. So stick around until the end. So what are the 3 essential elements that we need to put together to set yourself up on, properly sort of the how? So the what we learnt from yesterday is setting up like a fan page. So number 1 essential element is the actual page. So nothing happens, the branding doesn't happen, your business doesn't grow if you don't set up the right type of page. And I don't want to repeat myself from yesterday. I already spoke about sort of the difference between a personal Facebook page and a fan page and a business page. The other thing you might be wondering a bit about is groups. So groups are really, really powerful and they're great to have. I would recommend you have them. You can actually feed off a really powerful group from your fan page, but the fan page has to come first. You might have a really powerful group or trying to grow a group for your products, for your business, or even your opportunity for your business. I have both. So I have a group, they're all closed, all your groups should be closed. So I have a closed group for my network marketing company. So my team members can just drop their prospects into that group and they can go and self-discover all the information about the products. I've got videos in there from the company. I've got videos in there from myself, which explain the products in layman's terms, all that kind of stuff. So groups are really beneficial for different reasons. But what we were talking about yesterday and what Julie's achieved in the what you need to create, the number 1 essential element is that you need to create the right type of page. So it's not a group, it is a fan page, which is referred to as a business page or an entrepreneurial page. And it's setting it up right with the right sort of settings behind it and all the rest of it. So you can set up a page, you can set up a fan page, but do you really know how to do that properly? So that's number 1 essential element that you have to learn how to do, setting up the right type of page and how you sort of structure that page and fill out all the elements of the page. So that's number 1. Number 2 is what is the branding on that page? So 1 is knowing how to set up the page. The second essential element is what's on this page. What do you call this page? How do you brand yourself on this page? What information is on this page? Who is your target market for this page? Who is your customer avatar related to your target market for that page? What value are you putting on that page? What information are you sharing? Who are you helping? Hey Tina, how are you? Yep, little Harley's here. Oh, hello. Thanks, Tina. So the branding on this page will make or break this in relation to whether it works for you or not. I cannot underestimate the importance of the branding on this page. So yeah, you can set up a fan page. You can Google YouTube if you want to and go set up a fan page. But what are you putting on it? How are you branding yourself? Is it the name of a business? Is it the business name? Is it your name? Is it the product name? Have you got the name of the company in your brand? What are you talking about? What are you selling? What are you giving value on? Do you know the answers to all those questions now? Tell me yes or no. Do you know how to do that? Now, if there's some of you that have been on the course with me before, I would expect you to say yes, but you don't count, you guys. You're already educated. So for those of you that haven't gone through sort of my branding course before and learnt about this stuff, do you really know how to do that properly? Yes or no? Because that's the second essential element that you have to get right. Catherine, you don't count. Yes, I think so. And I know you know so, Catherine, because I've been through this, sort of with you before. Yvonne, you don't count either. Mary, she's honest enough to say no. So thank you for your honesty, Mary. Tina, beautiful background. Thank you. We are pretty lucky to have this view that we look at every day. And people often say to me, I'm digressing for a minute. People say, do you take it for granted because you see it every day? Honestly, I don't. You can see today the ocean's pretty blue, but other days it'll be grey, some other days it'll be aqua. It's just amazing watching the weather roll in and out. And at the moment it's winter here in Australia. If you didn't know, I'm in Australia, and it's just amazing to watch the clouds roll in, roll out, the rain, etc. So we are pretty lucky. Mary, I've been winging it. And you know what, Mary? You would be doing the same as what majority people have been doing in this industry. They know they've exhausted their warm market. They know they're sick of rejection. They know they get to a point where, and this is what I did with my business, I actually stopped talking to anybody about my business altogether because I was just over it. I was over approaching people or messaging people and they didn't message me back. Tina, I'm trying to get familiar with what you do. Have not been on here to your page much. That's okay, Tina. If you missed the beginning, I explained it a little bit. So I'll just explain it more in a second. You've got to get this course. Helen is amazing and you'll learn so much. Thank you, Von. Gorgeous, okay, and gorgeous you. Thank you, Connie. Hi, Helen, sorry I'm late. No worries. That's what the replay's for, Naomi. Beautiful thing about Facebook Live is you can just go back on the page and watch the beginning. But just to answer, you're trying to work out what I do. So I'm in the trenches with network marketing myself, and just, a little bit about my story. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm from the corporate world. I was a general manager of association. I'd worked for that corporate organization for 16 years. The only reason why I'm not still in that job anymore is because a family member passed away. We had to move away to the country. It wasn't feasible for me to do that job from a sort of a remote location. Well, we're not remote, but just the travel time. So I really was forced to resign. I could have stayed, but I didn't want to travel, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in peak hour time to get to my job and then do it all again at the end of the day. So I resigned. Network marketing came and found me. I didn't want a bar of it. It's like, you have to hassle your family and friends to do that kind of business. That's not me. But then I tried the products, fell in love with the products, and I thought, what have I got to lose? I had the time and energy and space in my life to look at it where I didn't have before in my corporate job. So I started, I did dismally. I didn't know what I was saying. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to approach people. I was saying way too much. That's a big no-no in this industry. I wasn't using the system because I hadn't been taught. My upline didn't teach me anything. It wasn't really her fault. She didn't know either. It was all new and all that kind of stuff. And I failed. And I remember crying to my husband saying, I know I'm not stupid. I know I'm not stupid, but I can't crack this business. This was making me really uncomfortable. People are telling me, what are you doing that for? People were looking down on me. People were giving me negative comments. People were ignoring my messages. People that knew and liked and trusted me from the corporate world, and it was awful. So I put my big girl pants on and thought either I just give up or I try to learn how to do this the right way. So I learned how to do it the right way traditionally. So I reached out for help, learned how to talk to people, learned how to handle objections, learned how to use the system, all that kind of stuff. And then I jumped 4 ranks in 7 months, got car qualified. It was all awesome. The team was growing really fast. The money was coming in. It's what network marketing is all about that we strive for. But fast forward 6 to 12 months, and most of the people that I recruited had talked to 5 or 10 people. They all said no and went, well, this doesn't work. I give up. So I'm suddenly in a position, like a year later, not even a year later really, where half my team who I had worked so hard to recruit and train and support in any way I possibly could were leaving faster than I was able to recruit people. So I was in a position then to go, what the hell do I do now? All that effort of building my business and now they're all dropping away. So I went researching online. I will admit I've wasted a lot of time and a lot of money trying to work out how to do this the right way. There is so much information out there online. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who's legit. You don't know who's actually in the trenches doing it themselves and who's saying they are. People are saying, do this, do that. And it's like, well, have you done it yourself? Have you actually made this work yourself online? There's uplines teaching downlines to push all the stuff on their personal Facebook page. That's the wrong way to build a business online. So all of that kind of stuff. So I've spent a long time trying to work this out, how to do it, the right way. And I eventually sort of got there and I've done it, and now I'm helping other people do it. So that's a really roundabout way, and I digress as to who I am and what I do. Okay, so let's get back on track. The second part to it. So people know, yes, I want to try to leverage the internet and build my business online. So personal Facebook page is where majority of people do it. Some people might have an inkling, okay, I know that, Rob, there are a lot of bad teachers out there, and there's not a lot of, well, no, I shouldn't blatantly say there's not a lot of legit people out there. There's legit people out there, but, have they really done it themselves? That's what I look for. If somebody's teaching you something, have they actually done it themselves and got success with it? That's what I look for gurus, the people that I follow. It's like, are they just teaching me something because they're teaching me something, or have they actually done it themselves and had some success? So that's what's important to me in looking for a mentor. So people might know, okay, I want to build my business online. They might know enough to say, okay, I know I shouldn't do it on my personal page, so I'll set up a business page. But that's where it stops. They got no idea how to brand themselves. They got no idea how to set up the page properly. They got no idea who their target market is. Now, if you set up a fan page or a business page and you're just trying to get anybody and everybody there, and you haven't got your targeting worked out, you don't know who your target market is, you haven't got your branding, you've got the name of your page called something else, just a little strategy here, which is, something, and please stick around to the end if you want some help with this. Then I can help you with this if you want the help. But one of the big tips with network marketing is that the page shouldn't be about your company. So that's something that I teach in my branding course. It's not really a business name, or you can use a business name if you want to, but it really is about you. So as I sort of went into a bit detail yesterday about, people think their products or their company are their biggest asset. So they blast that all over their banner of their fan page. That's not what you want to do. So as I said yesterday, what's your biggest asset in your business? Your biggest asset in your business is you. So call your page by your own name. That's just one little tip as to how to do that properly with essential element number 2. Hi Crystal, how are you? Lovely to see you on live. Is this making sense? Those of you that are here, is this making sense of what I'm saying so far with essential item number 1 and number 2? Number 1, what page is it you're setting up? Do you know how to set that up properly? Number 2, what's all your branding around that page? Who are you? Who's your target market? Who's your customer avatar? What value have you? What are you even talking about on that page? If you don't get number 2 right, all your efforts online will be wasted. When you try to attract everybody, you attract nobody. That's the reality of the online world. Now, most people will say, if it's something like there is health and wellness, so, well, everybody can take my product. Everybody can lose weight. Everybody needs to feel more energy. Everybody needs to feel better. Nobody has an efficient diet. Everybody's got deficiencies. So my product can be taken by anybody and everybody, so that's who I want to attract. Tell you now, you'll get nobody. When you try to attract too many people, your target market is way broad, you'll end up attracting no one. The key is niching down to who it actually is that you're trying to target, and your customer avatar, which is something I go into detail with, which I'll tell you about the end if you want to learn more about that. Now, number 3, so we've worked out how to do our page properly. Number 2, you've worked out your branding, your target market, your avatar, what content to put on the page, all that, what value you're going to bring on the page, how you're going to structure it, your content creation on a weekly basis, all that kind of stuff you've got worked out. How do you get people there? How do you get people to like and follow your page? It's an interesting question, and unless you know how, you can set up a page, you can put value on that page every week, but if no one's there, what difference does it make? So there's 2 strategies that we can use for number 3 in how do we actually get people to our page. We can use a strategy called a likes campaign, and we can use other strategies which are organic strategies, but they just take a hell of a lot more time, but it can be done. So it depends what effort you want to put into your page. Now, the beauty of a likes campaign, you may not have heard that term before, but a likes campaign is where you can go to Facebook and say Facebook. So you've worked out your target market, you've worked out your customer avatar, you know what you're doing. So you go Facebook, go and find me my perfect pre-qualified prospects. I want them to live in this country, this country, and this country, which could be countries that just match where your products are available. That could be just in 1 country, 2 countries, 5 countries, 10 countries, whatever. You might have a certain age that you want to target. So that might be 25 to 35. It might be 35 to 60. It might be 45 to 60. Who knows? I don't know what's important to you or who you're trying to target or what your products represent as to the age bracket of the people that you want sort of in your business. So you can drill down to that. Then you can say, right, I want these people to be interested in either something like network marketing, or if your products represent weight loss, people that are interested in weight loss, or if your products represent hair, people that are interested in hair, or maybe it's makeup, or just general health and wellness, or skincare, or insurance, or travel, or whatever it is that your company represents. You can actually drill down to Facebook and say, Facebook, find me the people that are interested in that and bring them to my page. So you can get really laser focused on who you target and bring to your page. Now that's where we start. What you want to build on is then, so that is a paid strategy to let you be aware, but you can do that for a few dollars a day and you can turn it on and off when you like. It's something that you control. Now my question would be, how much does your business mean to you? How much do you really want your network marketing business to work? Isn't it worth putting a few dollars into getting pre-qualified prospects in front of you than spending hours and hours and hours approaching people that you don't know whether they're interested in what you've got or not? So I'm not saying traditional methods don't work. They do. But if you have exhausted your warm market, you don't know where else to find people to talk to grow your business, but you've got a really strong desire to earn a residual income and make your business work, then doing a likes campaign is something that's very, very powerful for your business and something that you can achieve online that you just cannot achieve the traditional way. So if you can blend the two, like I'd never say to you, stop running your business the traditional way. You always want to be talking to people about your business. But if you have exhausted your warm market, you've got no one else to talk to, you don't know where else to turn to, this is the strategy that you want to use to build your business online. Becky, perfect. It is. Rob, it's a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer. The problem is people don't know how to do it properly. So I review a lot of, I'm a mentor for a company and I mentor a lot of very high-level students in social media strategies, Facebook advertising, building your brand online, all those kind of things. And I see a lot of pages and they might have thousands of fans and followers there, but their branding is so off whack and they're wondering why they're getting no engagement. No one's liking their posts. No one's, engaging with their lives. It's just not working for them. It's like, Helen, I've got thousands of people there, but no one's listening to me. Nothing's happening. I look at their branding and it's go, well, who's your target market? What value are bringing on the page? Oh, well, you're talking about this, that, and that. You're confusing your audience. If I'm confused, they're confused. No wonder your page is not working for you. So I can't stress how important it is to get all those 3 elements right. Right. Rob, time is money. Whoa, you hit the nail on the head there, Rob. So you can make smart decisions like doing a likes campaign, speed up the process, get your pre-qualified people there. Or you can open up your page, have it open to anybody, putting all value on it and attracting nobody really slowly. That's really painful. When you know how important this is of setting up the right kind of page, but you just don't really know what you're doing or how to brand yourself properly, then you're going to waste a hell of a lot of time doing the wrong things. So the same thing when you might have your branding sorted out, but no one's coming there. No one's following you. No one's liking your page. So you're putting all this time and effort and energy in and no one's coming. No one's there. That's what a likes campaign can do for you. You want to speed up your process, you run a likes campaign. If you don't want to run a likes campaign because it costs you a few dollars, then you need to do it organically. But please be aware, it's either time or it's money. It's either time or it's money. So there are things you can do to speed up your process. Put a few dollars towards a likes campaign and that'll speed up your process. If you don't have the money, fair enough. Just know that it's going to take you longer. That's fine, but you've got to be realistic with your expectations about what you can achieve from this page. Does that make sense? If this is making sense, send me some likes and loves. Let me know that this is making sense for you. So just take a really mental check. What does your business actually mean to you, and how hard do you really want to make it work? I hear a lot of people say, I just want this and I just want there, and they're emotionally tied to it, but they're not learning the right skills to do it properly. To save a few dollars, they're just throwing up a fan page, putting some content on it and just hoping for the best. If that's the way that you tackle building a business online, you are going to be wasting your time. So this is why I've put together my branding course, and I do have a special offer for those of you that are here with me this live. So I've got a course and you work with me for 4 weeks. That's it. 4 weeks, although the Facebook page that it operates from is always open. So all the videos, the step-by-step videos of how do you set up the right type of page, how do you brand yourself, what content do you put on it, how do you run a likes campaign, step-by-step videos. You have lifetime access to the group. So even though it's structured over a month, the reason why I structure it over a month is to keep you progressing in the right way and get you from start to finish within the 4 weeks, although you can always go back to the information if you want. So if you want to set up the right type of page, you want to learn how to do that. You want to learn all the stuff about target market, customer avatar, branding, how you do it properly, how do you niche down to your particular market, what content do you put on your page, what value do you bring to that page, how do you structure a content strategy campaign for your page on an ongoing basis, and how you get people to your page so you can actually start legitimately attracting people to you to build your business. Then please, I invite you to join me on my next branding course. It starts next Monday. Now, one of the fast action bonuses, which I released yesterday, was that if you were one of the first 5, that with the reviews. So the reviews are all about, you've set up a page. Naomi, I so want my business to thrive, so I'm very passionate about our products. Awesome, Naomi. So glad to hear that. And if you're passionate about it, then please learn the skills to do it properly. I just encourage people, however you want to do that, that's your choice. I'm just giving you a helping hand if you want to do it a little bit faster. Claire, great timing. Wasn't good for me, but I can get the content. I might be able to do it. Anybody can do this. I started from scratch. I've got over 9,000 people on this page. I've got over 9,200 people on another page. I can show you how I've done that. I can show you how to create it. I can show you everything I know and I've learned and I've paid. Is it you on the video and training? It certainly is, Claire. It's me stepping you through it. It's my course. I'm not directing you elsewhere. There are other products that I do recommend that are not me, and I recommend them because that's how I learned. This branding course is something I've created from scratch for the reason of people need it. So all the videos, all the content, yes, Claire, it is all me stepping you through it. So the beauty of the course, though, is it's not just training content where I show you how to do it. There's 2 live reviews on there. So one of the live reviews is your page. So you create a page, but what's important to me is to know that you're understanding what I'm saying and I review it. So we get on a group review, and if you want to, you can get on that group review and I'll go, okay, let's have a look at that. Oh, I'm a bit confused about what you're saying here, and that photo is really not flattering of you, or it's too dull, or this, or the wording that you've used in the banner, I'm not sure if that's really achieving what you're trying to achieve, etc. So I do a review with you. Then when we do the likes campaign, I show you how to do that, and then we get on another group live call and I'll actually go through the results to let you know whether it's actually working for you or not. And if it's not working for you, then we tweak it to make sure it is working for you. So the difference is that it's not just training videos where I say, here's this, go and do it. 2 times in those 4 weeks, actually 3. Because at the end, on the last day, I go, who wants to talk about whatever? Are you confused with your content strategy? Are you still confused with your branding? Did you miss the likes review? Okay, jump on today. So I do through group live Q&As. And because of time zones and whatever, if you can't make the live Q&A, then I'm like, I'll give you instructions how you still get my help. To put your information forward so I can give you the critique that you need to make sure you do it. So at the end of the 4 weeks, you've got a page up and running, which is the right type of page. You've branded it appropriately, which is unique to you and your business and what you are trying to achieve. You know what content you're putting on that page on an ongoing basis. You've got a likes campaign running to it. So now you're attracting your own fans and followers that you can build a relationship with to build your business. Sorry, I've just got an alert here I need to get rid of. There we go. So the special for the people on the live call today is that if you want the link to this course, just put the word brand down below, because I haven't got it up above yet. Just drop the word brand down below and I will send you the link to the course so you can check it out, see what it is, how much it is. It's a very small investment for what I'm giving you. Now, for those of you on the live call today, what I've decided to do is extend the fast action bonus. So the fast action bonus was for the first 5 people. Instead of doing the group review for your page, I'm going to do it one-on-one. So I'll get on a call with just you and me, and I will talk about your business with you in detail. So anybody that gets the course in the next hour, I'm extending the fast action bonus to you. So I hope I don't regret this. But what's important to me is that you get what you need. So if I can get on a call with you one-on-one, I already have a page. Will I need to delete it, or can you just help me sass it up? Probably, Naomi, help you sass it up. So there are certain elements of a page that you can just change as long as it's a fan page, Naomi. If it's a different type of page, some things we can change and some things we can't. So I might just need to have a little chat to you about what kind of page. But if it's a fan page, yes, we can work with what you've got and change what we need to get your branding back on track, your content creation back on track. So especially if you've got people that are already there, I would rather you work with something that you've already got, unless you've completely stuffed up your branding and it's not the image that you want. So we may need to have a little chat about that, Naomi. So those of you that have dropped the word brand, I'll send you the link to the course after I get off this Facebook Live. So once you get the link, an hour from then, if you decide to get the course within that hour today from this live, there's 3 reviews. The first review, when it's a group setting of your page, I'm offering to extend the fast action bonus, and I'll do it with you one-on-one. So I will schedule a time with you. So I will contact you if you're eligible for this. I will contact you personally and go, yep, you're eligible for that one-on-one review. So let's now set up a time. Now that won't happen until you've gone through video 1 and video 2 and you've got things set up. And Naomi, in your case, we might need to have but once you're in the group, we can talk about that. So it's all run in a Facebook group. The videos are all in there step by step, but I structure it over 4 weeks so you don't get overwhelmed, for one, and you go in a logical order. And then we have the page set up properly before you run the likes campaign. If you go straight to the likes campaign before you've got your branding all worked out, then, that's the way of doing things backwards. So I've structured it in a way to get you from sort of start to finish in a logical way, and you've got everything working for you. So I just want to give you some comments to show you I'm not making up the value of this course. This is only the second time I've opened it. So the first time I opened it was, a month or so ago. And I just want to read you 3 comments from people that have gone through the course previously. And this is not my wording, this is theirs, okay? So Yvonne said, Helen, you are the most amazing mentor. Thank you so much for your guidance in this course. I'm so excited and grateful. Leslie said, thank you, Helen, for offering this course and the opportunity for me to join and learn from you. This course has taught me so much and has helped me learn how to brand myself and build my fan page. I have gained so much confidence in myself since connecting with you and going through this course. You're an amazing mentor and teacher. And the last one, Tammy said, if you need to brand yourself online, I highly recommend Helen Martin. You are amazing in your knowledge to help people achieve their goals. Thank you. So I just wanted to, that is you, Von. Thank you very much for, taking the time to write that feedback so I can share it with other people. I really appreciate that. So if you want the link to the course, put the word brand down below so I can send you the link. And if you get on the course within the next hour, I will do that first review of your page with you at the appropriate time. All the details are in the pinned post of the course, when they're happening, on what dates. Then I'll do your review with you one-on-one instead of the group setting. So that's it for my content today. Was that helpful? If that was helpful, please put the word value down below and let me know. And now tomorrow I'm jumping on live again to talk about something that stops people from doing this. So why some people don't do this is because they sit back and think, I don't have any success yet. I don't have any recruits. I don't even have any customers. I'm no one of authority. I have no credibility. There's no way I can set up a page online. There's no way I can set up a fan page because I'm not anybody and I haven't had any success. So this is something that I go into detail in the course, but I just want to touch on it tomorrow for any of you that are thinking, I don't know if I can do that because I'm not successful in my business yet myself. So if that's you, please join me live tomorrow at the same time I went live today. So I can explore that with you in relation to whether you can actually feel you can do this or not. Because honestly, anybody can do this. I had success in network marketing when I started my business online, but I didn't have any success with building online yet. So everybody starts somewhere, and there are ways and means to give you credibility and authority online when you don't feel you've got that for yourself. And I teach you that in the course. Okay, so thank you for you guys that are saying value. And Rob, finishing it off beautifully for me, Rob. Rob has said Helen is the best mentor. And I didn't pay him to say that or anything, guys. So thank you, Rob. I really appreciate your comment. Send me some likes and loves if you've got some value out of the content today. I just want to see you guys that have taken the time to listen to this video. If you truly want to learn how to brand yourself online properly, and think of that story I told yesterday regarding Julie and the massive difference it made to her and the switch that she made in her business with building online and building her own fan page and what she has been able to achieve in just over a year. Incredible stuff. So yesterday was the what, today was a little bit about the how. So I hope you've got some good value from those 3 essential elements, and that's what I teach in the course. The 3 essential elements and so much more. So Von, totally agree, Rob. Thank you, Von. Naomi, big smiles and kisses, I think, too. So from Harley and Helen. Bye. So energetic, Harley. I am off to do an 8K walk with a girlfriend of mine and all the kids because it's still kids' holidays here. But before I do that, those of you that have put the word brand down below, I'm now going to get off this live. I'm going to send you the link. If you click on that link and access the course within the next hour, then you get that bonus one-on-one review with me. So I hope to see you in the group and on the course. Hey, Von said, Holly. And I will catch you tomorrow, same time as I was today, to talk to those of you that don't think you can do this because you haven't had any success yet. So I'll catch you then. See you guys. Have a great day or night. Bye.